Hey everyone, this is Xed and welcome to my weekly finds video. As you may have noticed, there wasn't a weekly finds video last week because last week was really slow. I've ordered a lot of stuff from the UK in the last few weeks, but there seems to be some kind of hold up. I still have like 6 to 8 parcels coming in from the UK, and once those are in I will have a blast of a video. But this week wasn't that slow, so let's start off with the Ape Escape DualShock combo. This one is still sealed. It wasn't actually advertised as such, so I was happy to notice this is still sealed. It is the Spanish version though, but it's in super mint condition. Really cool set, nice to have for the rest, with the rest of the sets. Then some NES games, all boxed. First one is Rainbow Island Bubble Bobble 2. Not in super condition, but as I said before during my NES collection video, ocean games on the Ball NES are often quite hard to come by. Mega Man 3, Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link. These are all for trade sale, by the way. I picked these up in a lot. Already have all of these. Mario 3, Mario 2, Adventures of Bayou Billy. A really nice condition of Super Mario Bros. I'm still doubting whether I should keep this or not because it still has the hang tab totally intact. You don't see it quite often. Normally I only collect the hole coated black box games, but might make an exception for this one. Swords and Serpents, and the last one is Faxanadu. Next up is a really cool Kirby Frisbee. I traded this with a fellow collector. It's actually plush, and I think it's from the Nintendo store. As you can see over there, Club Nintendo. Don't know if this was in the European or in the it's Wurfscheibe, so it's German, so it's probably in the European store. Then No One Lives Forever, or The Operative, as it's officially called. Alone in the Dark, dirt common, but didn't have it yet. And this week my second-hand store had a discount week, so picked it up. Star Wars Conquest, or Star Trek Conquest, I mean. Devil May Cry 3, the special edition. I only had this one sealed, so bought another one for my non-sealed collection. Then Whiplash. I hadn't ever heard of this game before. Don't know if it's quite common or not. I've never seen it before, nor did I hear of it. And the premise of it is really cool. You're some kind of weasel that has a rabbit, and you use the rabbit as a weapon. So, might actually check this out to see if it's as good as it looks to be. Then Mad Maestro, quite uncommon. Didn't have this one. Punch Out. I traded this with a member at PlayStationCollecting.com. Quite happy to have this one because I love Punch Out, and I didn't have the Wii version yet. I also have the balance board, so I will be using the balance board with it. Then something really strange, I made a topic on this on the forum if you want to see. This is from the heyday of Duke Nukem. It's a trance CD, a lot of shitty music, but it also has a PlayStation demo. So when you check the PlayStation demo, it shows 3 games, and as you can see, the box art for B-Movie and Ape's Odyssey, no, Ape's Exodus, is different than the final art. And also it's called Ape's Exodus with 1 D, and in the final version it was called Exodus with double D. So that's quite strange. And then something I got for free somewhere, Donkey Kong cartoon. Still sealed, and I won't break that seal because I remember that cartoon being particularly crappy. Namco Prime Goal, one of the tougher to find soccer games on the PS1. One of those early releases with without the PlayStation border. Then the crown jewel of this week and of my PlayStation 1 collection. This is Grand Theft Auto Double Feature. If you're not really into PlayStation 1 collecting, this is the rarest PAL game. It was only released in Australia, and there are, I think, less than 10 copies known of this one, and it's considered to be the holy grail of PlayStation 1 PAL collecting. I traded this with a member at the PlayStation Collecting, Retro JC, or Cloak and Dagger, as he's called nowadays. It's actually nothing special. It's the mission pack London with the GTA and all the maps, etc. But it's super rare, super hard to find, and also quite expensive. Really happy to have this one. Definitely one of the best or the rarest games I have. This game was also part of that deal with Josh, World Cup 98, but as you can see, there's something different from the normal versions. This has a shiny cover. This is the HMV exclusive version, also quite tough to find. Then a hard to find PlayStation 2 game, Saint Seiya The Shadows, The Shades, or no, The Hades. Some kind of manga game. Then King of Fighters. I actually like King of Fighters. Not my favorite fighting game, but I want to have the full set of these. And Harvest Moon Magical Melody. Then we have two PlayStation portable games that I bought from Game.com when they had their discount week. This is Final Fantasy IV Complete Collection, still sealed. And Lords of Arcana, the Slayer edition, also sealed. And both of these were £10 free shipping. So yeah, not gonna pass on those. Another Final Fantasy VII for the trade pile. Picked this up at the second-hand store. This is actually the first time I saw Kirby Air Ride in the wild. Quite hard to find GameCube game. Really shitty Mario Kart type racing game. I don't even think it's Mario Kart type, it's more of Sonic Racers, etc. But it's quite collectible. Then two Digimon games, which are both quite in demand and quite hard to find. Digital Card Battle and Digimon World 4. Then another NTSC RPG I didn't have yet, Harvest Moon Save the Homeland. Now I have both Harvest Moon games on the PS2. This one is NTSC only, the other one, can't think of its name right now, is also available in PAL. And then Tekken and Soul Blade 2-in-1. I'm actually halfway through the two games set now, with the white spines. Then last but not least, of course, I picked these up at a flea market, and well, I had worse flea markets. Yoshi's Island, but with a very, very ugly sticker. Need to remove that, but it comes off quite hard, as you can see over here. So that's going to take a lot of work. Athletic World, which is a part of the Family Fun Fitness set, which I'll show you in a minute. Complete DuckTales, one of the best NES games. Complete and very, very mint Donkey Kong Country 3. Same goes for Donkey Kong Country 2 and Super Mario Kart. And then the best part of that deal, the Family Fun Fitness set, with probably the worst cover art of any NES set. Look at how good they look, huh? Aren't they having fun? This is where the famous Stadium Events game was made for. This set comes with Athletic World. It's yeah, it's a power pad, a mat that you can run and do games with, etc. It wasn't quite successful, so these sets are quite hard to find, especially in good condition. This one is not super because it has some damage, but for the price I got it, it was a steal. So that was it for this week. Hopefully next week I can show you a lot of rare PlayStation 1 sets that I ordered from the UK, but that's all. Yeah, that's all I guess. I have to guess if the mail arrives this week. So hopefully next week a big video, but definitely a video. If you want to check the forum, There's a lot of new topics on different rare games, etc. And feel free to join the discussion. See you next week.